excluded myself from the fade. Took up my anger with ball, killed up my pain with the bar. Ain't talking, I'm talking lyrics that's hard. Just started, they used to say I was hard. My flow was petted as well. I'm talking Venus and Mars. Now I just write for the cars. Now I just stack up. I gotta make it for real. I do whatever it takes. Failure's no option to me. Nothing from love is a nil.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus early. You've got to look your best. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart for guard. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
It makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey August, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, but we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Look at 6. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
And good that time.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
The 3 from Morant. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Jackson misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Shot's good by Walker.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Coach talked about his team's game plan for trying to contain Kemba Walker. Coach said that he knows Walker will get his points. Their goal is to make Walker a volume shooter and scorer, saying if we can force him to focus on shooting over playmaking, that's to our advantage. Of course, Kemba knows that as well, and he'll adjust. Guys?
Thank you, David. Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Morant outside. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Over Smart. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Now, Morant. Following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Morant finds Brooks. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Fournier comes in for Walker. Now here's Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. In the corner. Tatum with it. Morant against Smart. And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? And the way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Now here's Smart. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Celtics leading by 3. Smart passes to Williams. Basket counts.
Oh, Don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Indoors, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Brown finds Fournier. The kick out to Williams. Outside Fournier. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Allen against Fournier. Here's the floater. Allen's shot is off. Boston leading by 8. Brown dishes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask him.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Allen. To the inside. Jones. Williams with the block.
A mainstay in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams passes to Williams. Outside Fournier. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Melton. Outside, Jones, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Celtics leading by 6. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Jones. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Celtics, Tristan Thompson is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston. Back to Thompson. Shot from 16. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way up. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Here's Melton, and he banks in the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Trying to get open is Thompson. Shot's good by Walker.
That is a tough shot, folks. On the move, the pull-up jumper, but Kemba Walker making easy work of it.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Williams, here we go. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Anderson. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. The pass to Melton. Six to shoot. Bain, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James, I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And boy, when Morant stretches the floor, those driving lanes just get bigger.
Memphis leading. Passes it to Brooks. Back to Morant. 3-pointers off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Morant, the bounce pass. Kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Anderson finds Morant. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in John Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick. And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams comes in for Fournier, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Walker. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Clock at 4. Brooks for 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. A nice shot by Tatum.
This, to me, is an area that Jason Tatum really worked on. That three-pointer now one of the most dangerous aspects of his game.
1:21 left in the first half. Brooks against Tatum.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Morant outside. Dishes it to Jackson. They need this. That one, no good. Nice D from Williams. Tatum on the wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. 24 seconds left in the first half. Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Valenzuela's good. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Boston had no problems getting going. They showed tremendous effort and drove the action. That's all for now. See you.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, so far, we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Brooks misses. Celtics leading by 8. And it's in there.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Morant passes to Anderson. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Double team on Williams. Smart, wide open, he fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Unloads from 13. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Morant.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. For Boston, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. Fournier against Brooks. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Good on the triple. Pritchard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
Both good from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Right side Fournier. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now Morant. He's got 9. That's good. Besting number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Morant passes to Anderson. Morant left side. 6 on the shot clock. And Anderson slams it in.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Fournier for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Grayson Allen comes in for Dillon Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Walker penetrating, and he converts the layup. Walker's got 12.
Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Pass to Melton. 1:32 left in the third. They get it back, and Jackson throws it down home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Anderson trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Jones. Yes, that goes in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the paint, Tatum finds Fournier, and he comes up with the deuce. 11 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And there's the pass to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Shot's good by Walker.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Jones. The dish to Jackson. Good on the shot. Jackson's got 16.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defense.
And so it's Boston, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart the guards. Brown out there with Williams, and it's Thompson in at the center.
Never thought I'd say this, but you simply cannot back off Marcus Smart. When you do that, he's going to bury you.
Here's Jackson. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston leading by 15. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Down low. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody down.
An excellent play and coming at the right time as well, guys. They need to string together some defensive and offensive possessions like that.
The shot's good. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Simply stated, Kemba cooking right now.
Jones against Walker. Allen outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Just over a minute play here in the fourth. The layup off target. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Smart passes to Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact, nice.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brooks comes in for Melton, and it's Morant in for Jones. Here's Morant. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Thompson kicks to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
The feed now to Jackson. And what? That one goes careening off the glass.
A good board there, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Back to Smart. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smart's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Goes up again, and the shot goes in. Jackson's got 16 points here in the second half.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies making a change here. The Grizzlies trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant against Walker. Boston leading by 19 points. Takes it off the glass. 22 points for Walker.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Morant inside Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
No way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's Thompson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Morant scanning the floor. He kicks to Valanciunas. 1:51 left in the fourth. The Celtics have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Celtics, Jabari Parker comes in for Williams. And it's Neesmith in for Brown.
You have to love Jabari Parker's work ethic and relentless approach. That time going right through contact. Nice.
Winslow with it, picked up by Thompson. Good.
Yeah, Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kemba Walker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Some changes for Boston. Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Marcus Smart, and it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with the rebound. Boston dictating the flow. Edwards inside, defended by Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's Winslow, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
It's blocked. Jones with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.